Welcome back to the Coaches Show with Coach Tommy Tice. I'm your host, Lauren Tepper. We're going to look at the game highlights of the Vilonia-Harrison game, of last Friday night, where Vilonia came in and beat us, but it was a real good game, and appreciate the Goblins who fought all the way till the buzzer went off in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at this game film that Ian's loading up. Here it is at the coin toss.
Well, there you have it. It's Windstream night, and those people did a great job for us. Had their big trailer truck there and had games for the kids to play, and it's been a happening at the stadium this year.
It's been a great deal. We've had a lot of excitement from the tram to Windstream's night, and we had medieval night to start the year.
That's right.
Oh, we've had it all down there, haven't we not?
All, that's for sure. They kick off and they're off sides. Well, they got a great kicker. Everybody's got a great kicker in this league. Look at this. I mean, I'm telling you. He kicked about every ball in. It's Clark Pryor. Clark, boy, I tell you what, this is a good return.
Boy, one guy to beat, and he
did a great job. Got us out to the 40. Got us started good. I thought we had a great scheme coming into this.
Another big game by Tate Stokes, the quarterback.
Tate carried it again about 25 times. He was about 15 out of 23 on passing. Run the reverse to Jeremy, going to reverse his field. He just slips down. Later on in the game, he runs the reverse almost for a touchdown. Throw across the middle. Nice throw and catch to Jeremy Johnson. I had great protection.
Yeah, Jeremy Johnson played, I thought, his best game of the year. He came out. You could see, I mean, you just sitting in the stands, you could see the fire and the intensity that he had for that senior night game.
He really did. Here's Tate running the ball down to the 7. I think we're going to get this one called back.
On a holding penalty.
Old Tate doesn't weigh much, about 130 pounds. That's about it, but he's very competitive. He's improved every ball game.
He has. He's really come along, very matured with what he's happened. Here's one that just overthrew him.
So we turn it over on the first drive. And, we felt like we could move the football on them. There's some nice job on defense. Austin Jensen chased the ball carrier down, Gelvin hemming him up. I thought our defense at the first part of the ball game played extremely well.
Extremely well. Right here in this first series, I thought did fantastic.
They did. I tell you, the game was marred by a lot of penalties on both teams.
And I had made reference to that during the broadcast, that I thought for some reason tonight seemed that there were an awful lot of penalties. Nice job by
option play, and there's old Ray Gomez. We got some people playing right there that have just worked their tails off. Nice play here by Cody Hale.
Ray Gomez is a guy who has gone up week after week against the biggest guy on their line and never said a word, has he, Coach?
Nope, never backed down.
And has fought every way. Here's one area of the game that I thought that maybe you'd comment on a little bit is I don't think we fielded a punt the other night.
Well, we wanted to try to block their punts. He hadn't shown a real outstanding job punting the football, so we're going to send everybody and try to block it.
Okay.
And one of the things you try to do in the kicking game, Lauren, every now and then, and if you know this, that big momentum swing takes place in the kicking game. So we were going to try to really turn that momentum in our way, and that's what our thinking was. We knew going into the ball game that if they played as well as they could play and we played as well as we could play, it would be difficult for us to win the ball game. We were a little outmatched. We knew that. But there are different ways to win, and one of them is to change that momentum swing in the kicking game. Tate again, I tell you, he told me the other night, I said, "Man, Coach, I'm carrying it about every time." I said, "Yes, you are. You might as well get ready because you're going to." Unless he belongs to a union, we don't worry about how many touches he gets. Good spin move by Dorman, hard run up inside. They were very difficult to run up inside on. Good block here by Kyle Stewart, set in the corner. Frees Tate into the secondary again. I thought our wideouts did a good job blocking. Chance Covan
has really come on since you made reference to him. How hard he's been working in practice. You're starting to see that his work ethic pay off in practices coming into game time.
And that's what you really like to see in a player, to come to practice and try to get – that's nice.
Like that shot, Coach?
How Joe Don right there on that one. But, you like to see players come to practice, work hard every day. And that's like I tell them, you either come into practice, or you leave practice a better ball player than you came in, or you don't. And there's Jeremy on another reverse. And Chance has done that. Kyle Stewart didn't start out the year as our starting left tackle, and developed into a very, very good offensive lineman. And Tate Stokes, he's basically a sophomore quarterback. Although he's a junior in Stanton, this is the first year he's really played quarterback.
And has played well. Has gotten better from week one to now. I know that during the non-conference games, when we opened up the season against Sheridan and Mountain Home, those were nice wins. He played well, but when we got in the conference play, you saw his maturity, especially in the last half of the season.
Like that, where he took that loss, things like that. And this will come to him as he gets older. Throw the ball away. Don't take the big loss. Don't turn the ball over. Put your team in a good play. And, of course, John kicks a 31-yard field goal, and there he kicks it out of the end zone. John's had a great year as a kicker for us.
Missed one field goal all year.
Missed one field goal. He's very accurate. He'll come on offense. There's Knowles, and this is you right there when you can't give up the sideline, and you can't dive, and some of the mistakes that we made come back to haunt you. There's one of them.
I think the two plays. Actually 3 plays that were really were a sign of the backbreakers was this 80-yard run that we just saw, the 99-yard run we're going to see here coming up, and then the interception return for a touchdown.
And that's the thing. If you go back in every ball game that we've lost,
it comes down to plays.
Well, it comes down to people making plays, but they're making big plays. We give up too many big plays, and that's just poor execution of fundamentals. Tackling people, just tackle them. Get them on the ground. Give up a 20-yard game. Give up a 15-yard game, but don't give up an 80-yard run or a 99-yard run. And even though those are good players, that's nice. I'm gonna tell you what, that young man right there is a player of the future. Colton Spears. This week we went to Mountain Home, took our JV team to Mountain Home, won 48-0, and Colton Spears is a big, big part of that. We fumbled the football. See, you can't turn the football over. You miss a tackle on defense. You give up an 80-yard run. You come back and turn the football over. You just can't do that. Team, you've got to mature. You've got to be more mature than that. There's one of Sachs' runs, and he's one of the ones that the Razorbacks are looking at, just a junior running back. And I tell you what he impressed me with. He impressed me with his blocking. Not only his ability to run the football, but blocking in front of Knowles. He did a great job.